for skilled and newbies alike.
Yeah, and now we're going to get into, I don't think this is the winner's quarter. I think this is the winner's semis match.
Winner's quarters, I think it might be. No?
Yeah, no, Z played winner's semis or winner's quarters already. So it is winner's semis, best of 5. And S2H starting out with a clean 37% and counting for him, using both ground and aerial combos. No specials.
Wow. This is kind of reminding me of Brawl Meta Knight here, using that nair to block the ledge.
Z finally getting on the board there with that whiffed side special coming out, or neutral special coming out from S2H, getting 60% pretty much instantaneously and evening up the percentage lead in this game.
So this Meta Knight, S2H's Meta Knight has been very, it's almost like a doctor. It's precise. He's got a scalpel he's cutting. But Z has been showing tremendous control of his character. He's able to put himself where he needs to be, when he needs to be. And even Z had trouble dealing with the strings of combos coming out of S2H's Meta Knight.
Right, but right now Z has taken the lead, has 113% compared to Z's 104 right now. But one good hit from S2H will seal the deal, and one good hit from Z will seal the deal. They just got to find the right hit and make the right play. That dash attack so
Pikachu,
strong.
hit him with a headbutt.
Hit him with a headbutt. Will take it. Z now has the stock lead. What can he do with it? Unfortunately,
he's going to get Galaxy caped to oblivion, apparently.
Yes, he was sent to the bench and had to recover at the Pokemon Center and is now back with a brand new stock. Love the combo there, using that neutral air with good hitboxes. Z makes it back from that.
You know, S2H is showing a commanding control of his special moves.
Yeah, he's only using them when they are going to have the most influence. He's not using them for, you know, damage. He's using them because they're going to be big impact.
Exactly. We saw him use side B to ledge guard. We're seeing him use Dimension Cape to catch a skilled player off guard with a killing blow.
All right.
So I want to see if Z is going to be able to see that coming here in the future as the match just ties up.
Right, and unfortunately Z does get the punish off of S2H's whipped up B. Doesn't kill, and we now reset to neutral. I think that was a great play there from Z and S2H, both understanding that we need to take some time. That forward smash from S2H not killing just yet. One more of those will. Just got to be careful with that.
I mean, depending on where on stage he is, earlier or later, that thing is beefy. Even from 3/4 to one side, it almost killed that Pikachu.
You're right. 116% on Pikachu. Forward smash connecting, but not killing.
Excellent. That was side B. S2H coming back saying, no, I don't care about your forward air. You're not keeping me off stage. This is my stadium.
Is he using the agility to get it to S2H in the air? Agility coming out again. Gets punished with his forward smash.
Oh,
and
beautiful. Both of these players are like, no, I'm edge guarding you. No, I'm edge guarding you.
S2H got a little bit too greedy there and took and lost his stock for it, but he's definitely not out yet. All he needs is one more of those dimensional capes or a neutral air like that to take it.
Nice.
With only 39%, it's still a very even game.
And you know, that showed something really important, just to point out. Okay. That Nair beats that up B. If Z didn't have the skill and foresight to down B before, his up B would have got killed by that Nair earlier. So, I mean, both players very, very skilled, very knowledgeable about their characters.
Playing some great technical games so far. And we're down to our last stocks here. Meta Knight already has 61% compared to Z's 20. Z using his aerials to the best of his ability and using his specials when he knows that he can get some good hits on him. That up smash will keep S2H in the air, barely dodging that forward smash.
Ooh, got a little lingering on that electricity here.
Yeah, the active frames on that, there's so much, and that drag down to up smash for Pikachu is
He's like, this will shock you, but this will blow your mind.
And it did. It just whipped him right into the galaxy where he got his cape. And we move on to game number 2, which will be at FD. I don't think we're going to see much switching. I think that they both played really well. Let's stick to this. We'll maybe see a best of 5 here if we continue.
I mean, you know, I want to see as much gameplay as possible. I mean, this is extraordinarily entertaining to see these characters played so well.
All right, so now we do get it into game number 2. S2H using a little bit more of those aerial moves starting out from here, getting some good combos of his own, starting out with 39% unanswered for him, just now barely getting it. And that was crazy. One down air has evened up the scores pretty much.
Well, he had to hit
same.
with both the down air and the quake effect in order to get that that damage, I think.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. There's 2 hits on that move in order for it to work. But good stuff there coming from Z to respond to the aggression that S2H is using with some aggression of his own.
He's going to build that Thunder Wall.
That was
and
a
Meta
great
Knight's paying
spike.
for it.
But unfortunately, will be punished for using that spot dodge, and S2H will take the stock lead. Z was only at 70% or so, wasn't getting hit as much, but when S2H made the move, it counted, and it connected, and I like that.
This.
And using the agility to get off of the ledge, reducing it back to neutral.
I like to seeing what S2H was doing. He's using that up air.
Z trying to go for a mix-up instead of going for the grab, going for the down air. Instead, still gets punished by S2H. Meta Knight now in an interesting situation, gets punished with an overused shield.
Z trying to go deep, but then having to give a little respect to the Meta Knight here.
Neutral air getting Z off stage.
Using down B to bump himself up and protect himself in one fell swoop.
Gives him a little bit of an opportunity to get an easier recovery. S2H at 158%.
He's living.
All these fighters are living to very long percentages. Just hit the strong hits aren't connecting. S2H will get Z off stage, but will both make it back.
Ridiculously tricky. He's under the stage, disappears, but I'm behind you though. I'm surprised Z had the wherewithal to act there.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was some great technical play from S2H, but Z understanding that and taking it. But right there, S2H using the back air to his fullest advantage at the end of the stage to take Z's second stock, and now has an aerial combo of his own, getting 40% and counting.
Meta Knight has really quick hits. Pikachu is struggling.
Will it kill? The
Deal
up
with
B
it.
still kills. That was some great upward combos there coming out from S2H.
He's got, I mean, the control of that character like a scalpel. The only thing I wasn't seeing earlier, I mean, I felt like he was just throwing out forward smashes, but there's clearly a mind behind it.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing, but it's hitting.
Navi, is this winner's semis or winner's change the streak?
Yeah, but his control of this character is beautiful. It's given Z quite a bit of problems, clearly. I think he's thinking what he wants to ban maybe right now.
Yeah, I think that he probably won't go back to FD. There is no DSR, so we could go back to Pokemon Stadium if he wanted to, which was a great stage, unless S2H bans it. But he has other options available to him. He can go to...
You're thinking platforms are going to help Pikachu
I think that they will. I think that he'll go to Smashville if he gets it, or if he's able to. If not there, Kalos or Pokemon Stadium are also great picks. Battlefield, I think, is going to be a little bit more in S2H's favor because of the longer blast zones. Pikachu can kill, but it takes him a little bit to ramp it up.
Him or her, depending.
Yeah,
on
him
the tail.
or her. But I
tail.
think he uses the
Yeah,
male Pikachu for this one.
He does, yeah, definitely.
It looks like Z's trying to figure out the rules. We are using the Genesis rule set, so that we can prep for that, which is a little different than the rule set that we were using originally. So I think that there's a little bit of confusion there.
Yeah, it was kind of a rug pulled out from under you scenario, you know, because it's so new. You just learned some rules, now rules change. But
I think it's the right call, though. We need to make sure that our players who are going to Genesis understand the rule set that they're going to be using, and so that we aren't at a disadvantage going into it.
Definitely.
So good stuff there from the Vegas Smash scenes, recognizing that and taking that into effect.
Kalos again.
It looks like, we will be going to Kalos. Very good.
Well, not again, sorry. We went to Pokemon Stadium, then we went
I always love, again, we've gone to Kalos a few times. We've taken a couple of trips. And it looks like we are going to get into game number 3, 1-1 for Z and S2H in this best of 5 series.
Pikachu
Not a
Meta
best
Knight.
of 3, best of 5. So let's see who gets the advantage going into the end of this set. Z starting off with a couple of aerial combos of his own, but S2H connecting with the up tilt into some aerial combos of his own.
It looks like Meta Knight's priority is back, and it is beautiful to watch. But they've toned it back. The range is still, you can tell it's short, but he's using it really well. Z is struggling to get back on stage and make something happen here. Interesting drag down effect there.
Did make it back, didn't go into the
footstool to dare.
Soar, gets the footstool. But still the result is the same. Z is still trying to get his footing onto the stage. S2H is taking most of the stage control for this game, but unfortunately SD's there.
And here's what we're seeing here. You know, Meta Knight's special moves, very feast or famine. That's why I'm impressed he was able to use them so well to begin with. That side B's going to kill you if you screw it up off stage. Tornado too,
right?
Which we haven't seen yet, but I'm sure he'll surprise us when he uses it.
Right, and right now Z holding on to the stock with 144% on his first. If he can use it to his advantage and get some extra credit, he can potentially get Z or S2H so far behind that he can't come back from it.
And that would be ideal.
Right now, S2H will get the good roll read.
Beautiful. That forward smash is an end game. It's like, bye, I'm done with you.
It's like, get out. Get out of here.
And this up air string, he almost used the tornado. I knew he'd surprise us.
He was trying to go for the neutral B to get the additional damage. He just didn't get it.
It may have even killed that close to the side of the stage to the blast zone. It has really good knockback, single hit now, not multi-hit. Pull it out, knocks him away. So good use of his up air string into that position, but Z was able to narrowly evade.
Yep, and right now the percentages are fairly even. Z only at 72% and S2H at 92%. After getting that nice back air, Z in a bit of an advantage state, gets the grab. Will he get the thunder? Doesn't go for it.
No.
Opts to go with the forward air and ends up getting it. Good stuff there coming from Z.
Scared him into it. He thought thunder was coming. He's like, nope.
Yeah, but no, gave him the good old mix-up. Z going in with another combo of his own.
Nice, quick attack.
Yep, getting a good 33% so far.
Well, he does not want to be up there.
Didn't get the sweet spot of that, and so it will not kill. But
do not walk into that forward smash.
Yeah, do not walk into that forward smash. You know what's going to happen if you do that.
It's the only time Meta Knight Sword is scary.
He's starting to slow down his play. Understands that he does have a sizable lead, so he's going to take his time a little bit. Let S2H come to him. Gets the back air.
Reactive. Good
and
call.
a great thunder will keep S2H in the air. The forward air will not take it. I think it was a little stale.
And he gets caught air dodging after that janky side B against the wall of the level.
I think it was a little bit of a panic move. Thought maybe he could have air dodged up, but unfortunately just didn't. But he still does have a great lead right now. 128% on S2H's Meta Knight.
Not that these two characters could or couldn't, but after that, great lead DDD hammer, we never know, even at 100%.
Oh, it's anything is possible. I mean, right now, he does have the lead, but he does not have the win.
I think he meant probably something else there. Nice down tilt to trip, and he's going to take full advantage of that.
Right.
Racking up damage, he might.
Doesn't convert anything else off that 147%. Gets enough percentage off onto S2H to get the dash attack.
And that headbutt made the
good stuff there.
Flinch.
It did make the opponent flinch. Good stuff there from Z. Taking game number 3. Now with a 1-game lead, what do you think S2H needs to do in order to take this to a game 5 situation?
So I think he was already at one point doing what he needed to do, keeping Pikachu off balance. Z, when he's in the air, I think he's not used to characters having moves that are as quick as Pikachu's aerial. Up air, and his aerial game is usually superior. He needs to keep beating him there with his up airs and his down airs. And if he can do that and keep Z off balance, I think he can win.
All right, so we will go back to Kalos for game number 4 here in our winner semis at Smash It Up. And looks like we're starting with a little bit of neutral play. S2H finally does get the grab into up tilt. Doesn't convert anything much out of that, but does get a good neutral air. 32% so far. Z getting a good aerial combo of his own. Doesn't finish his either, but I think that's
doing the string. Almost. That could have killed if that. I think if it was sweet spot.
Yeah, I think that with a little bit more damage, it would have. But right now, S2H looks like he's made some changes to his play. He's understanding that he can't go in aggressively all the time. He's taking a little bit of time using the multiple jumps that he has to his advantage.
Just to try to bait Z into an action.
And you see he's only going in. He's going in he's going in a little bit, but he's not going in as much as he did those other games. And when he's patient with his play, he seems to be getting his damage out.
Agreed. Definitely. Look at that.
Tries to read for the forward smash, but didn't get it. I appreciate the effort, though.
Oh, it's fun to watch. And see how he's using his aerials to challenge Pikachu. He's like, come on, throw an up tilt. Try to jump up air. I'm right here with my sword. Let's go.
And that forward smash will take the first stock. Z trying to be a little crafty with his up B, but S2H not having any of it.
No. Angling it down straight through Pikachu's skull.
All right. Some more aerial combos going. S2H getting a little bit too close to Pikachu. He does get the grab. Ooh. And they both make it back. S2H coming out on top.
Stock out or he's going to fall behind. Nice.
And he does so with that forward air. So good at hitting that forward air. All right, both trying to fill each other out, trying to see what the best move is. S2H does have Z off stage.
Yep, and he is still at a % lead.
Yeah, 72%. Z could die to an up air combo or maybe even a forward smash at this point. So has to watch out for that. S2H using his aerial moves a little bit more to rack up a little bit more percentage. And Z will hop right himself into that
forward smash.
Into that forward smash and will take it. So S2H in a good position to make this into a game 5.
Z has shown that he can come back. I think that if he just tightens his play a little, that he can probably get the Meta Knight back, at least down one more stock before he hits too high a percent.
Yeah,
but you know, S2H has got 54% extra credit, 62%.
Yeah, and right now, so Z not going into that forward smash.
Definitely
good for him.
Watch out. S2H got a little bit of a mind reading going on. It's like, come on, forward smash, come to it, please.
Maybe a little bit of telekinesis as well.
Right there. He's a psychic type, I think.
He is trying to fish for it a little bit.
And again, that was beautiful special use. You don't see it often with Meta Knight where, you know, he disappeared. He was on ledge. He's like, I'm safe. I'm throwing my move up. Nope. Behind you, kills him at 100%.
I think Z thought since S2H wasn't really using his specials that much, especially his side B, that he can go in with the forward smash, attempt to get an errored ledge option where he lands on it or he goes for a get up attack, but wasn't expecting the side B because it wasn't really used.
Yeah, and it's a huge strength to be able to use it well, but also not spam it so that they keep seeing it. Because I mean, caught him completely off guard.
And I think that this was a great map choice for Z because it's going to give S2H a little bit less room to breathe and means that Z can be in his face and be aggressive. What S2H did a lot in that last game was play a little bit more patiently. And with less room to do that, I think that Z will have, and you see, has a little bit more of an advantage going into this. Game number 5, we did get the best of 5 in this.
Finally gets his spike off. There you go.
He finally does get that down throw, or that down air, and gets the first dog with only 26%. And
someone took a Mega Stone or something. He's Mega evolving right now.
He's definitely making it difficult for S2H to get much of anything, hitting all the moves that he's putting out, getting the Nair, the Thunder, S2H getting a good back air, and another nice back air will even up the stocks. With only 71%, S2H can definitely make it back. Z just, I think, took a little bit too much, was a little bit too aggressive, and S2H finally got a good head off of him off stage and took the stock. But right now, we're back into the neutral game. Z using the neutral B and the range that it provides a little bit there.
And we're seeing S2H do that thing again where he's kind of staying back, waiting, seeing what Z's going to do and try and punish.
Yep. S2H only getting hit by the first hit of that forward smash. Not getting much out of it, though, as Z now tries to take out the second stock. 88% on Meta Knight. I think he still needs a little bit more percentages before he can actually start doing something. S2H had Z off stage. Will get punished for using that forward smash.
Now, this stage was Z's pick.
Yeah.
I think another thing I'm seeing is Pikachu's able to use his quick attack cancel multiple levels. So he has a lot more options on coming back to center stage.
Right, I'd definitely like to see that one more. But right now, Z does have S2H off stage and a ledge grab option. S2H uses a side B, but doesn't connect anything out of it. Doesn't get punished, but will lose to that falling neutral air to up smash.
And there he is using that platform to get back to stage safely and laglessly.
I think Z really likes the stages that have the platform at the very center because it extends his aerial combos, but also gives him protection against some of these other sword players from their aerial moves because he has an ability to land on a platform and shield.
Correct.
So right now Z has 80% on his second stock. S2H has 49% on his last stock in this series. Definitely has to be careful, otherwise he could be sent to losers if he doesn't get the second stock out soon.
And Z just showing that, you know, he can turn up the heat. He has more in the tank.
All right. Start to see Z looking for those forward airs, and but he will get punished for trying to use that Thunder a little bit too aggressively. And now we're back to an even stock game with S2H. If he gets another good combo play, he could even up the percentage leader.
Well, if he gets a string of up airs, he could even surprise us with a kill off the top early damage.
Yeah,
you're
so
not safe from this Meta Knight. Clearly, he's proven
plenty
that.
of options. S2H staying on the air, being like, no, get away from me with those strong ground options.
Ooh, that was nice movement there. He evaded Z's grab. Nice tech off the wall.
Yep. Z making it back. Neutral air not getting anything. S2H trying to get a little bit of point. Dash attack not killing from across the stage.
Pikachu's running out of PP for that headbutt.
All right, another up air will keep S2H in the air,
and
that up air will take it. I think that was a little bit questionably DI, but also
potentially. I mean, Meta Knight, I don't know what his weight is.
Yeah,
but
it didn't look like there was much that he could do.
150, three-quarter of the way up already.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know. I mean, he looked like he curved off to one side, so that was decent. I don't know if that up air sends you straight or not, but
I think it does send him straight. I think it's more just the fact that he was so far up on the platform, or on the